heck is... what is she gonna do? It doesn't say. It says who she is, doesn't say what she's gonna do. I think she's gonna go into combat. The 5th Fleet has... the pair of entrepreneurs was persuaded to switch from creating financial programs to advanced weapon targeting VI. So we talked to people on the Citadel, and they helped with the war effort. So that was worth what, 5 points to the 5th Fleet? Kasumi Goto is stealing things for the Alliance. Great, 25 points. Alright, there you go. So we're slowly getting more war assets. Don't think we need to talk to the General again. Actually, no, he's the Primarch now, isn't he? Primarch Victus. Let's go see if anyone else. They don't quit.
Commander, you have an encrypted message from a Miranda Lawson.
Alright. For thank you from Stephen Hackett. Oh, from Kaylee Sanders. Hi Commander, I didn't have time to thank you properly after you got us out of the academy, and Admiral Hackett agreed to send us your way. While my students are out on duty, I'm doing what I can to help with the Crucible. It's an amazing project, more advanced than anything I've ever seen before. Some of my more tech-minded kids are staying back to help out too, and watching them work is the future, Commander. This project will inform human progress for generations, and they'll have you to thank for it. We'll see how that works. Miranda Lawson, meet me on the Citadel. I heard about your stay with the Alliance. I can only imagine what nonsense they cooked up to keep you there. We should talk, it's safer in person. You'll find me on the Citadel by Bay D24, alright. Spectre status confirmed from Ashley Williams. Commander, Udina made an offer and I accepted. I'm a Spectre. I can't believe it. With everything falling apart, does this even mean anything? Haha, not really. All the authority, resources, freedom, the whole scary package. But I don't know. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Come by the hospital if you get a chance. They're still keeping me here, but I'm planning on sneaking out soon. Ashley. Okay, that's cool. So I guess we should go back to the...
I just got word. Everyone from Grissom Academy has arrived safely.
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Thanks, Commander.
That's good.
Commander?
So we should probably go back to the Citadel. Just to check up on things. Maybe buy a sniper rifle. Hey guys, what's going on up here?
So Jack's an instructor? Guess anyone who messes with biotic kids gets turned into a small stain on the floor and ceiling. Ooh, and that was Cerberus attacking the academy. Man, that must have been like Christmas for her. Anyway, nice job on getting them out of there.
They were throwing out some impressive biotic power.
Good. We could use some heavy hitters in the biotics department. Could be good for them too. Biotics face a lot of discrimination. Maybe if they save the galaxy, people will get over their issues.
I didn't expect you to be sensitive about that.
Hey, I'm just tired of them stealing the spotlight from people with actual disabilities. I break ribs if I sneeze too hard. Being able to move crap with your mind is not a handicap.
Alright. They're squeezing a lot of dialogue into this banter instead of actual, talking to people and having a menu screen.
It is good to know that Jack has thus far survived the Reaper invasion. I have been using memories of her attempts to insert additions into my reports to the Elusive Man. Most of them centered around inappropriate uses of the word cockpit.
Right.
Hello, Shepard.
So they don't have anything new to say, although they do comment on the stuff you're doing. Do I need to go back to my quarters? No, not really. Crew deck, let's just go talk to everyone. Sure, why not?
I'm glad to see we have Garrus back. I wanted to help with his scars, but I think he actually likes them.
Yes, he would. He would like them. Nothing's going on in the AI core, alright. I'm not entirely sure why the AI core is behind the med bay. Seems a little bit strange. Garrus?
One of the worst parts of this war is watching the kids react. If they're lucky, they grow up thinking the galaxy is basically a decent place. Some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, life makes sense. Now they find out it was all a lie. They wake up to see these things in the dark that just want to destroy everyone they ever cared about. If they survive, there'll be a lot of angry orphans out there looking for answers.
Wow, that's depressing, Garrus. I know it's Mass Effect 3, but jeez. that's terrible. Alright, what does Liara have to say?
Thank you for the data packet. The results are available on the Information Network terminal.
Alright, we get upgrades. What do we want to do here? Advanced biotic implants. Okay, power damage or power cooldown. I don't have... Let's go for damage. Not sure why though. Maybe I should have chosen cooldown, because not all powers do damage. Can I take that back? Never mind, doesn't really matter. Prothean Notes Entry 3. If what Javik says is true, his people were imperialists who left the rest of the galaxy quaking in terror. And I think he would sacrifice all of us without a thought if it could bring them all back again. I reviewed my old notes today. They are so childish. Did we romanticize the Protheans because we were dazzled by the technology they left behind? Are these really the people I dedicated my life to studying? Well, Javik was born into a war against the Reapers, so I mean, however severe the Protheans were, Javik was even worse, because he was born into war. I mean, the Protheans couldn't be entirely, terrible. I mean, you can't maintain a galaxy-wide empire just by being, violent and authoritarian. Or maybe you can. Who knows? I don't think you can, though. Not a galaxy-wide empire. Alright, from Kaylee Sanders to Jack. Checking on the kids, L3, okay, that's not useful. Email from Kaylee Sanders to David Anderson. That's also not that important.
It was odd to see an entire academy just for biotic children.
Don't Asari have biotic schools?
Every Asari school includes biotic training programs. It's basic education. Still, those children in the academy were very impressive. I'm sure Jack's proud.
Yeah, every Asari has biotics. How can the Asari not have the most powerful soldiers in the galaxy? Or they do. They have commandos, but they don't have very many of them, which makes no sense given that almost all of them are powerful biotics. You'd think they'd, be really good at fighting, but according to the story, they're not. I don't know what that means. Alright, Javik. Oh wait, Javik's not here. Okay. Well, we're gonna find Javik. Not sure where he went.
Breaking now. The city of 4 million blasted from orbit. Adelaide, Australia is no more. New footage from Earth reveals the Reapers' plans to attack large industrial centers. Which cities are next? Find out inside the battle space. Commander.
Well, Adelaide's gone. While we were messing around saving a few kids from Grissom Academy, Adelaide is gone.
She doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
See, Edie agrees with me.
Edie's mind and the Normandy are a whole entity now. You couldn't just move the processors in the AI core to another ship.
Engineer Adams is correct. Processes that contribute to my self-awareness are spread throughout the ship.
See? Edie agrees with me.
But unlike Edie, our brains couldn't have existed without our bodies.
That is a requisite from being organic. You have to look beyond that limited definition of life.
Joker pilots the Normandy. He doesn't take over Edie's body when he does that. When Edie controls the ship, she's piloting, just like Joker.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy. She is the Normandy.
This does my head
No,
in.
she's a passenger in the Normandy,
Hold
just
on,
like us.
hold on.
The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct.
So is
The Normandy
Edie
SR2 was completely space
just
prior to
her
my installation.
just her core,
See,
AI
Edie-
core, or is Edie the ship as well? Given that, no, I think we can move the AI core somewhere else. It wouldn't be the same Edie, because she wouldn't have the ship's sensors and engines and everything. But you know, her consciousness will be still the same, I think. I'm not sure how that works.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy. She is the Normandy.
No,
The Normandy is a ship. Edie is a collection of processing hardware contained in that ship. Those are two separate things.
Doesn't the existence of the Reapers contradict that?
So what do you think, Edie?
Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode.
Wait, how does the Reapers contradict that? We don't know anything about the Reapers. Apparently the shell, like the cuttlefish, is just the ship. Because in Mass Effect 2 there was the human Reaper, and they actually looked like a human. So the idea is that there's a Reaper inside the cuttlefish. Like the cuttlefish itself is not the Reaper, although it's only controlled by the Reaper. So it might as well be an extension of the body, but it's not the Reaper itself. Because the human Reaper looks like a human, it doesn't look like a cuttlefish.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Sometimes keeping the grid balanced is pure murder.
Commander?
Anyway, not that it matters too much. Like, you know, when Edie acquired the robot body, the mobile platform as it were, like, and then so she's not just the ship anymore, she's also the sex bot. Does that, like, is the sex bot Edie? It's not, because her AI core is on the ship. But she sees and acts through that body, as well as through the ship. You can take the body away from her and it'll reduce her capabilities, but it won't kill her. Right, I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright, Jarvik's down here.
Commander, I was exploring your ship.
Find anything interesting?
This space has absorbed much anger. The biotic instructor from the academy.
Right. These were Jack's quarters.
Traces of her pain are still present. I'm told she sought revenge against Cerberus when she was here. A goal you helped fulfill. I hope you will do the same for me. At least I have better quarters.
Yes.
During our fight against the Reapers, we had no time for teaching the young anything but war.
Yeah, so I don't know if Jarvik's a good representative of the Prothean culture, given that all he did was fight. You know, he's only one part of that culture.
Only the foolish mourn the loss of innocence. It is inevitable. The galaxy has never rewarded the naive.
That's true. That's true, but there's a difference. Like, there's a difference between innocence and hope. There's a difference between naivety and hope. If that makes sense. I'm not gonna go too far into it, but yeah, just think about that.
Commander.
Alright. Let's go find Cortez and Vega. Alright, what's going on here then? What's up, Cortez?
Commander, I feel terrible about leaving you on Grissom Academy like that.
I did order you to leave.
Yeah, doesn't make me feel any better. I'm just glad it all worked out.
Everything's fine, don't worry about it. Alright, armor locker. Helmets. Do we have a new one? We have... what does that do? power damage, power recharge. I don't want that. Let's stick with the health boost. Chest, what does it do? This is a shield regeneration, power damage. No, I'm gonna stick with shield regeneration. The shoulders is weapon damage and headshot damage. I'm gonna keep that. Arms, melee damage. Nope, I don't want that. Legs is weapon damage. Okay, it's gonna keep everything, I guess. Never mind that. Alright, what does James Vega have to say?
That Jack is a mean SOB, but kind of hot. If you like that sort of thing.
Yeah, if you do.
So, Anderson and Sanders. That's quite a couple. Huh. My dad's last name is Sanders. No relation. Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
Alright, so James doesn't have anything important to say. I think we'll go back to the Citadel and hand in some of these things we picked up. What did we pick up? We picked up biotics for the hospital, and I guess we should go talk to Ashley as well, since she's feeling a bit better now. Alright. So yeah, there's nothing to actually pick up in this system.